Hey you guys, welcome to Readings of Luz. This reading is for Taurus. Hi Taurus. What I'm doing right now is I'm burning some sage to cleanse my space. I also have a candle going to kind of keep that cleanse going. But this reading is I mean, I'm dancing a little here, ignore that, but yeah, this reading is all about love and light and truth. So I am looking forward to, delivering these messages for you. I'm shuffling the cards here, but I'm also going to add a picture right here of the cards that we got for today. But let's get started. So excited. Thank you so much. So Taurus, it's a new year, and there's so much we've walked away from already as a Taurus. There's so much we've shedded, and there's so much we're gaining. It's almost like the new year's coming in right at the perfect time of our growth. And people see that. It's obvious to people around you. That's how you know you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be, because of the people around you that you care about. We're going to start off with a Dark Mare Oracle card. The Dark Mare deck is awesome because it kind of shows us through a card what shadow is clinging on to us right now at the moment, and what shadow we should shed our light upon to, keep going. We all have a shadow, and I think it's a great card to set the tone. Just start off with what we need to work on, and then talk about everything else after that. Ooh, so we got, that's funny. Who got this? One air sign got this. Can't remember what air sign though. I'll put it right here in case you want to look at their video. But this is perchance to dream, and it's not focusing. I hate that. There it is. Perchance to dream, number 28. 8 plus 2 is 10. And I usually read the book. I won't read everything from it because I kind of already have an idea of what the card says since I just read it yesterday. But I will read the stage you're in and the, the quote that's with it. The stage you might find yourself in is denial. If I sleep long enough, when I wake up, the pain will have been gone. Sleep can represent so many things. If I sleep long enough, the pain won't be there. If I drink long enough, if I do drugs long enough, if I sleep long enough, if I procrastinate, if I work long enough, if I distract myself long enough. In other words, the pain won't be there. This is obviously, Aquarius got this card. Aquarius got this card. Now I remember. And I was telling Aquarius when they got this card that, because Aquarius is our overthinkers, and you're mutable, and I think you're fixed. Either way, you're stubborn. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're stubborn. And we all have flaws. But your own stubbornness can get in the way of your happiness. Okay? And I think you know this. This is something everyone knows. But because it's the new year, And because it's the start of what can be an amazing year for you, the universe is asking you through January, through me and these cards, hey, don't you think it's time to kind of notice how stubborn you can be sometimes, even with yourself? Like when you're telling yourself, this doesn't feel good, I don't want this, and instead of loving yourself and taking care of yourself, you're stubborn in some ways, and you might keep yourself stuck in that cycle of negativity, toxicity, I'd say. It's not to judge you, Taurus. Just know that when I read for you, it's for me too. Okay, I'm just channeling what is truth, what is peace and balance, vital things, vital frequencies. So let's get a card from the Lemurians. The Lemurians are quite opposite than the Dark Mirror deck. The Lemurians, sorry, the Lemurians are love and light beings. Literal love and light beings. Think about that. We can't even comprehend what they would look like. This lady who channels the Lemurians and made the deck and created the artwork in the deck, she can somewhat imagine. That's why she paints and channels. But there are love and light beings out there that we can connect to, that they'll always be listening to, and that they've always been listening to. That's if we decide to channel them, right? So let's see, what's a good card? We know that you're stubborn, and you're stubborn in surrendering to that good part of you, because it's addictive. It feels safe. It's a routine. It's a habit. Like, we can just say that's what it is, right? Or we can plainly say what it is and yet still be stuck in it, because that's what we're talking about. An addiction. An addictive way of believing something. Something that's not good. The Lemurians always have a solution to every issue. Let's see what's theirs for you. Wow. We got throat chakra. The number 7. Wow. The number 7 is all about luck, and not just luck, but blessings. Because luck is just something that, you're just lucky, and even that is correlated with this energy, but this energy is more than just luck. It's divine energy, and it depends on us if we decide to harness it while we're in it, because some people just can brush it off so easily as soon as it passes through, because it does exist. And sometimes when we're positive, we manifest these things into real life, and when they do come here, it's divine energy, and it's beautiful, right? I think if you're going to be addicted to anything, it should be this energy. And it says throat chakra. We have 7 chakras, which is funny. 7. We have 7 chakras. The crown, third eye, throat, heart, sacral, solar, root. The throat, think about it. I'm using my throat now to speak to you. I use my throat to hydrate, to consume food, to consume. The throat is very powerful, very powerful. It makes what the third eye, the crown chakra, the heart, the sacral, the solar, and the root come to life. Maybe not so with Root, because Root does that too, with having children and also releasing, you know. But the throat is just as powerful. For my men who obviously, I mean, can go in and make children with another woman, but the woman is the one who's actually creating it. You just simply helped, right? Along with your DNA. You implanted your DNA, but it's not as easy, not even close to creating an actual other human being. For my men, the power you have to create, that is the closest to that of creating another human, is your throat chakra. The Lemurians are really trying to tell you that through me, through Yvonne, through this card. And how I relate to this is, for example, I talk a lot, right? I talk way too much, and I've been learning to not talk when I don't need to, when it's not needed. If there's silence, let's not feel rushed to talk. It's okay. Sit in silence around people that you want, that you care about. See, that's the thing. We can care less about talking to people we don't really care about, but if we care about someone, we're going to chat up a storm. And if it's silent, we don't want to seem bored, like boring. We don't want to seem like if we're not interested, like, you know. Or even worse, just feeling too shy to talk at all. Not speaking enough from the heart. Not speaking enough, period. You know, it's all either creating or holding. Creating or holding. The Lemurians really want you to know that right now, it's a time to create. No more time to hold. It's a time to create. And if you don't know what you're creating, think about happiness. Think about happiness, not about the pain, not about the bullshit, right? Because, okay, we know it's there. You know, things like that happen all the time, where, you know, something happens that's out of my control, like my camera, you know. And I think those moments we can easily be, it's a perfect example. We can be like, what the hell? What the hell? Stay still. Stop moving. I'm using it, right? I'm creating it. I'm giving it out. Making it real. All my other chakras are, is this, is that. Or express your truth, and whatever comes out of you that is not your truth is there to teach you. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. You're allowed to take your time. Who's rushing you? No one. No one should. Nothing should. There's no such thing as wasted time if it's to empower your soul, empower yourself, get closer to your higher self, be more at peace with everything. Let's move on. Okay, so we got a Dark Mirror card, a Lemurian card. Now let's get a Life Purpose card from the Life Purpose Angels. Yes, angels. Angels that are in heaven, angels that are always connected to, excuse me, love and light. That one peaked, so I'm going to take it out. Author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Now, I'm not saying you have to go and literally be an author, okay? Don't take it like that. Please don't take it like that. Look at what the angel is doing with this person. This person's writing. We can say a book, but it doesn't have to be a book. It can be journaling. It can be goals. It can be just literal, what is that type of writing where you're just literally writing nonstop? I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, just writing. And the power of writing, it's like using your throat chakra, but not. You can literally say anything you want, anything, and just say it, just say it, just say it, just say it, but you're not really saying it. You're channeling. You're channeling the rest of who you are to focus on that. And of course it focuses with everything else, but mainly that, so that next time you speak, next time you want to speak, you're speaking exactly what you want to speak, how you want to speak it. There's power to writing, you know, there's power to spelling. It's like a spell. It's all magic. What are you creating? I would, the life purpose angels are obviously telling you, hey, you need to write. You definitely do. I use my iPad to write. Every time I'm just thinking in deep thought, doing something, and then I just think of something that I know I'm gonna forget to tell myself. I go and I write it down. Even if it's sloppy, I have like different notes that don't even make sense, but that make sense to me. You can do that. Even if it's in your phone, I've done that too, where I just go and text really quick on my notepad, or send myself something, text myself something, you know? You can do that. It's encouraged, actually. Now that we know what 2022 is bringing you, in general, you know, what the universe wants you to see, what 2022 is bringing you. We're going to shuffle this other deck here, and I want you to imagine a table. And there's 2 chairs, one on each side. And on one side of the chair, on one side of the table with the chair, sitting in the chair, is you. Right here, right now. You. Wow, that was pretty easy. Thank you. Appreciate you opening up. You got the Judgment card. Look at that. Number 20. I've been seeing 2s all morning, so it's obvious I was supposed to do this reading for you. All morning. I saw it at 2:22, and then in my phone, you know, just like surfing through stuff, 2s were popping up a lot to me. And then I thought about it. I'm like, what does 2 mean? Well, it's 2 ones. 2 single, powerful ones. Coming together and making 2. Almost forgetting like they're a 1 alone to make the 2. And you've probably done that a lot in your life. Forget that you're a 1 and just want to make 2s. To be a 2. To be part of a 2. To be a 2. The only difference now than when you were a kid, because you've always known this, you've always felt this, wanting to be part of something, wanting to be part of a union. What's so great about being a 1? You're alone. Oh yeah, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die alone. What's so great about being 1? Let's be part of it too. This is the energy that I'm getting from this card. It's like you've always been this way. And it's kind of depressing. And you can latch on to people thinking and forgetting that you're not a 1, that you're a 2 because of this other person. Because of the ideology more than anything. But see, the difference now than when you were a kid is this. If you see, there's 2 10s up here. Makes a 20. 20. Still 2 1s, but within the 2. 2 and a 0. 2. And I feel like now you're standing, whether it is through a union, but you're a 2. And you're ready to move on, you're ready to move on. And it's different now, like I said, because you've evolved. You've evolved. You're a 10. You're not a 1, you're a 10. You're at the end of that chapter in your life, to where instead of 1, you walked all the way to 10 while you were with another person. Because I know, I hope this is not too confusing, but you're a lot grown now, is what I'm trying to say. You're not a kid. You have experience on you, whether we want to face it or not. Because we can be stubborn, right? If you see here, all these people are looking up to this angel here, and the angel is blowing his horn, blowing the horn of freedom. But it's a different type of freedom. It's not like if you were imprisoned by something or someone, but more like you finally were able to listen to yourself clear enough to aid yourself. And now that you're on that road, or you've been on that road of aiding yourself, of feeling like I'm free, like I can take care of me. I can take care of me. But but let's be real, you're still part of a union. And let's not forget that, because I think the union perspective, not the actual union itself, but the perspective, the ideology of a union still needs some work, and it might be what's keeping you stuck. But remember, writing helps. So this is where you are, right here in January, right here, right now. It's not a bad place to be, not at all. And I'm actually proud of you, because after that long road of reaching 10 and having your partner, your union, whatever keeps you grounded, being a 10 too, because they've grown too. It's like, and if you don't have anyone, it's that union within yourself. Okay, you don't have to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a wife or a husband. You can be single, and that's what's keeping you stubborn, being single. But both aspects, light and dark, has grown a lot within you. The masculine, the feminine has grown a lot within you. And I'm proud of you. Now, on the other side of this table, we see a noun. A noun, person, place, or thing. And you can focus on a noun that you believe is taking your energy at the moment. But whatever is taking your energy at the moment will come out. And if you listen to it and you can resonate to something else, someone else, then that's what it is. Just take what resonates. That's all I'm saying. Roles can be reversed, but usually you just know what's you, and that's what you should be focusing on. You, for the benefit of others, because it benefits others when you take care of yourself, because you're in a better mood. You're not a Grinch, you know? You're giving yourself the chance to dream again. So that makes people happy. Okay. Where is this now? Here and now. For Taurus in January 2022. Okay. I usually don't like taking a lot of cards, but we'll keep 3 and we'll leave 2, but I'll show you the other 2 and I'll show you the 3 that I'm keeping. So we got the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Wands reversed. You know what? No, I'll just keep them, because then I'll just get confused with the message, and I want to keep whatever is being channeled for you. So we got the 9 of Swords for the noun. We got the Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man. These were the 3 I was going to keep because these were talking to me the most. This is more than what the other cards are going to be saying, but I'll keep them all. This person, it doesn't even have to be a person, right? It could be a place or a thing. This energy knows that they need to look at things in a different way. And they're doing it. And whoa, why didn't I see it like this before? I'm gonna follow my gut with it. And I'm gonna be quite good at it too. But right before I go to sleep, all the growth hurts. All the growth seems like I can't shut it off. This whole looking at things in a new way, it's good, but can I just keep myself entertained forever? Or can I just shut my mind off? That's only when I sense it's only when this person is alone. Because just like you, they like feeling like someone's there, something is there for them to make them feel safe, that they can always turn to, you know? And I'm not saying this thing doesn't know they have something or someone to make them feel safe, but after looking at things in a new way, it's just hard. It's hard, and then the other 2 cards come in. It's hard. And that's what's important here. This is not an energy that they are stuck in all the time, but they can be stuck on it. We're human. Our minds are so freaking powerful. What do you expect? Whatever this is, give them a break. They're trying and they're feeling good about it because they feel like they're actually getting shit done and they actually have control of themselves, of their soul. It feels good to them. It makes them feel safe. It makes them feel on top of the world. But at the same time, and I don't think that they learn to look at life in a new way all because of you. They have a life too. Just like us, they have a life too individually that they, go through. Nonetheless, whatever energy this is, they're still trying to work on letting go of pain, and I don't know, they can be stubborn just like you is what I'm sensing. So that's difficult, right? But once again, we're not focusing on this year. We're not focusing on the pain. We're not. We're gonna focus on how we channel the pain, How are we going to channel it, and how are we going to release it? With our words, with our actions, with our beliefs, with our thoughts, you know? And most importantly, our words, because I don't know why the Lemurians and just the angels are telling you, your words are powerful. I mean, you're a Taurus, you're an earth sign, you are ruled by material. So words is material, because we're material, we're, you know, flesh. Emotions are just feelings, things we can't touch. And so are thoughts. But material, this is real. And you have power over that, being a Taurus. So it's very dangerous to get stuck, right? And I think this person also has that stubborn quality. But you can teach them. You can teach them to not control their thoughts, because we can't control them. Especially this person. I feel like they can't control their thoughts. They're learning. They can control with the way they feel about them. And soon enough, that can make them control them altogether, to where all they think about is good, right? And if they have their moments, they're really good at healing themselves with good thoughts. So I feel like this person is right there with you, with feeling like, I'm free. You know, you and this person you're like, I'm free, right? Free to take care of myself, love myself, and my truth. And then we have this other noun with, yeah, sure, a really good way at acting like they have it all put together. That's for damn sure. But they have a lot of baggage. And it's obvious, because when you're at that frequency of loving yourself, you can easily see how people don't love themselves. So what happens when both of these energies, you know? What is January bringing when both of these energies come together? Composite energies here for Taurus and their noun for January. We got Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I'm not going to take reversals. Ay, ay. You know, now that we have the whole thoughts and words being super powerful, let's stop talking about how we lack shit. Isn't that such an old way of thinking? Gosh, we don't have enough. Gosh, we don't have enough. Even if you don't have enough, just saying you don't have enough will bring you more to not have enough of. You know what I mean? No judgment here, Taurus. Once again, I am listening just as well. And you know, that way of thinking is not just like if you woke up one day and you're like, I don't have enough. No, life is fucking horrible. And the people we love, they're fucking tainted from it, just like us. And it's like a cycle up until we decide where it's no longer going to be a cycle with our children, with the children, not even ours, just children. Younglings. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. It's like, okay. It's not like if you're negative talking like that all the time. You're not. Because the moment, you know, you start getting, you start looking around and seeing that you do have everything, and that you are on your way to have everything, you know, that you can have everything. It's like you have everything you need, but your mindset is still on the stuck in that really old way of thinking like everything has to be hard. Yeah, I have a lot, but I worked really hard for it. You know, like that very aggressive, cold, I'm just gonna say it, like retired personally way of thinking. We should retire that. And the only reason why we feel like this is because of this. The only reason why we're not able to really accept what is being given through the universe, through money, work, family, love, it doesn't matter. The only reason why we can't accept it and be like, oh my gosh, and then bam, we have all kinds more of it. The only reason why, it's because you're growing. First of all, you're growing. And trust me, you've grown enough. You've grown enough, both of you. Whatever's going on here, there's a lot of abundance and a lot of blessings, and it's obvious. And the future seems clear. The future seems clear. Like tomorrow, we know what tomorrow brings. We know what this year brings. So why are we still being stuck? Both of you. Why are we being stuck in the, and if anything, this union, I need to tell you, Taurus, you have the power to change it up. You have the power with your attitude and your words to influence those around you, and most importantly yourself, right? For those around you. Well, not most importantly, I think it's just as important for those around you. What's keeping you stuck is also not only, like I said, because I keep going in circles with that, but it's also feeling like what you have already, yeah, it's a lot, but it doesn't make me happy. You know, that feeling of, okay, like where you're just so sad that you have your favorite meal in front of you and you're just like too sad to even eat it. Or someone's offering you a vacation, but you're too sad to take it. And maybe sad's not just the only word here, but doubtful of the blessings, of what's coming in. And that right there is the stubborn part of you. The part of you that thinks we need to be like this. Well, you have to be like this. You don't have to be like that. You can be like that for a little bit. You can be like that at times. You are allowed to switch up the way you fucking think and feel. You don't have to stay stuck. And I think it's hard for you being a fixed sign. I think you're fixed. I'm pretty sure you're fixed. If you're not, you're mutable, but you're being a Taurus, you're still stubborn. Look, this video is a lot longer than I thought. Let's just pull out an advice card here from the Zen deck. The Zen deck is awesome because it's kind of like this deck that we're using right now, but a more modern Zen way. So what's some good advice here for Taurus with this whole situation with the noun and just everything? What's some good advice? What's a good card for advice here? We got 4 of Wands. Four, double 2, right? I'm just seeing like 2 people standing strong with their 2 forces within them, the light and the dark, both of them, and being one, being stable, like 4 tables on a chair, 4 sticks on a chair, 4 legs on a chair. Or it can be either 2 people and 2 other people. Either way, the advice here is union And balance more than anything. Balance. If there's something negative coming up, balance it. If there's something good coming up, trust me, life is going to balance it for you, because that's what happens with our conditionings or things that happen are out of our control. But it's all about just bringing balance. So if anything, we should just always be working to bring the balance of good. I hope this helped. I love you so much, Taurus. I will be talking to you soon. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. I don't know, everything. I'll talk to you soon.